that's what editing really is. It's obsessing over every single minute detail of an art form, even though it very well might escape the notice of 90% of the consumers of that final product. So turns out it's 1 a.m. right now, and the dogs around my house out in the streets are having their daily ritual of just barking into the abyss of the sky for no reason at all. Yeah, finally it's quiet. Hi everyone, I am shooting this in the middle of the night because I was just thinking about something, and then I was like, oh, maybe I should share it with everybody on my YouTube page, and let's hope I do upload this and it doesn't just stay in the dump of all the videos that I shoot but don't upload. I should really stop doing that. Anyway, on to the actual content. I was just thinking about the one thing that you can just instantly apply to any art form which you might be practicing to improve it. And I was noticing, I already dabble in several art forms. I'm also interested in painting and drawing and stuff like that. I always have been since I was a kid. Actually, fun fact, I used to think that I wanted to be a painter. Turns out my true calling was writing. Or maybe if my channel blows up, it'll be creating YouTube videos and talking to myself in the middle of the night in front of a camera. But yeah, whatever. On to the point, I've just noticed this one thing about people who really try to pursue their art form and try to gain mastery over it, is that they obsess over it. You know, they just obsess over every tiny little detail of it, over every tiny aspect of it, over every concept that goes into it. They get really obsessive about it, even while they're tinkering with it, even while they're editing with it. I think that that's what editing really is. It's obsessing over every single minute detail of an art form, even though it very well might escape the notice of 90% of the consumers of that final product. So like, I was reading this article of this guy who gives advice to writers, and he was saying that sometimes he rewrites a sentence multiple times before he is satisfied with it. And that just got me thinking, like, a way that I could try to improve my writing and my videos perhaps, and the way that I draw and my poetry and all that. Poetry and writing are not separate, but yeah, whatever. Is that I could just begin to really obsess over it. I think that overthinking does and can benefit you, especially if you're indulging in an art form. I think that the important factor is that you're able to control your overthinking so that it's not taking up a lot of mental space in a way that's not productive to you. If you can make your overthinking a productive asset in the production of your art, I think that that's like a really wonderful thing, you know, like that's like a really wonderful thing. And so I was just thinking that in order to really take your art form, it could be anything that you're doing. Maybe you really like animation, maybe you really like glass painting, maybe you really like theater, and the one thing that could take it to the level that you might be aspiring for, that could just show instant improvement and also, you know, give you greater satisfaction as a creator, is that if you begin to obsess over every tiny little detail of it, like move a comma here and there, or like change a word to see if it fits better. What happened? I just can't find the perfect punctuation. I think you're looking for the semicolon. For example, in writing they say that we should really not use adverbs and adjectives that much. So if I'm using an adjective, okay, I can't think of examples. Let me think of examples. Like walking fast, and I really ponder upon those two words and then I just replace it with a stronger word. It ultimately, all of these tiny changes ultimately add so much heft to your final product, which add so much weight to the writing and really make it pop out. Perfection really is in the details, and I guess you can never really achieve it, but you can obsess over it. Until next time, bye.